Hello, hello. Today is January 8th, Monday. No high impact news drivers today. We have FOMC speaking at 12. Tuesday, Barr speaks. Wednesday, 10-year bond action in the afternoon. Should see a pop. I usually try to avoid afternoons when we see 10-year bond action. Thursday, CPI numbers are coming out. Friday, some more PPI numbers. So, anyways, let's take a look at what's going on with dollar. So it looks like we have an inside bot on dollar. This is nice. Fair value gap all the way out to almost an instant. Well, just a little bit about this amount. So I'm still long on dollar, like how we respect this fair value gap here. Run ups, moving sideways. We may see a touchdown to this constant encroachment here on dollar. And one back up. As far as our indexes go, we don't need SPY right now. I'm not gonna trade SPY. I'm gonna trade QQQ. Yeah, moves better with Nasdaq than SPY. Anyways, um, so I don't know what this Friday was. We just went down, back up on Friday, and I had this as a target. It's amazing how. Anyways, so let's just go over to this chart over here. I like this chart better. So again, the goal for this week is to continue to develop the growth mindset, not to be attached to outcomes when trading. I know this is like some typical psychological jibber jabber. Um, so again, it's just for me, it's just a matter of remaining calm and just allow my setup to form and letting that be that. So I know exactly what I'm looking for. I'm just return to a high time frame, in balance. We go from there. All right. So I like how you hit the constant encroachment on the weekly for ES, and we drilled down and went to mean threshold of this weekly fair value gap. That was pre-textbook. Ran back up, came back down, touched this, so we could see a model 14 here. So I'm gonna mark this out as our weekly previous weeks. Previous week constant encroachment. Well, that's some fine, whatever. Um, and then we do have the rest of this fair value gap here, but I'm not, nearly too concerned about that. Um, it's really interested in this here. See if what happens when we take place. Take that over. Can we go up? If we do go up, where can we go? We could very well go to this previous week's low here. This is the previous week's low here. So let's just mark this out as well. Um, Previous week low. And so we could very well fill in this fair value gap here. And we do have, this was inverse. So I like how this was inverse and then we'll run up, came down, we just blew the top off of that. So what we could see if we do return back up here, this will be a bullish shorter block. Um, I think I said that right, but I don't know. Anyways, let's continue going over here. So looking at ES or NQ, looks like we filled that gap in to the T. And yes, I had that as a 1 hour BISI, and look how that just hit perfectly, right? So this data low for target, I'm gonna take this off and change this to previous week constant encroachment. Um, yeah, so again, didn't quite inverse this, but given that we're so deep into a discount on this, we can see a small run up and then a run back down, eventually targeting these lows down here. That's if dollar can continue going up higher. All right, so now we're on the daily. We have previous week constant precaution, previous week low here, which is also previous daily low. Let me relaunch to update. All right, continuing on the daily chart, we are in sidebar on the daily. This is Monday as well, so it's kind of typical for this to take place. And also the daily previous day and the previous candles, previous week counts per kosher that lines up. So that's a influence, confluence. Not entirely too sure where we could go right now. It's inside, so it might be one of those bars where we just allow it to do what it needs to do. Given that we don't have a direct bias right now and we have no inefficiencies, we do have an inefficiency up here. So one of the things we can do is take a look at this here, and we do have mean threshold right here. So this is a fair value gap in premium. Premiums where we sell, and then we also have this right standard deviation projection. Um, I'm just gonna flip this. I know I should be better about this, but whatever. So looking at standard deviation projections, for standard deviations is here in a discount. So low, high, low. This is a bullish short of black right here, and we have formed a bearish short of black, high, low, high, high. So that's a bearish short of black, low, high, lower, low. This is a bullish short of black, and then we have four standard deviations way down here in the discount of this bullish short of black. So I do believe, long term speaking, we will be short, um, first quarter of this year. All right, so moving over to Dix or what you call it. Come on. So same concept: low, high, lower, low, high, low, higher, low. It's a bear short of black, two bear short of black, and three standard deviations down here, four is down here. Ideally, you want to see ES go to two, 2.5, which is right above this bear short of black here, which is right in alignment with this fair value gap on the daily. So again, we're still inside bar, went down to a previous week constant encroachment, lines up perfectly with the daily. We went down this is fair value gap here and rejected that pretty nicely. So today might not be the best day to go in for a position. We could play like uh, a long term short position. We could target these lows here. This is 921. But I do believe we can continue to come down. It's this area right here. This is where we can most likely see a retracement, right? Come down here, boom, and move up a little bit and continue to the downside. Anyway, so my targets on a daily, um, I don't know. I mean, we do have this fair value gap here that we were digging inside of. We do have these lows down here, which I don't think we can target today. We do have this tier looks like a change instead of delivery, bear short of block. Um, so we have some ways to go before we get down there. This is only 300 something handle, so maybe we could get a retracement to the previous day high here. Let's add that up in here. Previous day high, right? Run up in there, and then we do have this small little inefficiency here on the daily. Boom. So this is a fair value gap. Wait, come on. No, no, no. Let's go with box. Daily. All we should do is Sibi. So that's the nearest inefficiency. So we come down to this daily inefficiency here, and then we run out to this inefficiency here. So I guess that short on a day, I will be bullish on a day, at least on NQ, bullish. Yes, we do have this bearish order block here that we can very well run into. Boom. So you can see this as a change in state delivery run here, right? Bearish order block here on the daily. Bearish order block. Yep, got that done. We do have a bearish order block way up here in the premium. So if we do inverse this, then we're definitely coming up here. But unless until we do that, um, I'm not entirely interested in that right now. Over to the four, over to the 4 hour. All right, all right, all right, all right. Okay, so again, look at a manipulation on 4 hour. So you had a run up here. Ah, yikes. So we're looking. So we did hit our 4 standard deviations on the 4 hour nicely. Um, so I guess we're moving sideways right now. I guess the expectation is to move sideways until we can figure out um, where we want to go. So again, yes, I'm kind of I really don't have a opinion on ES as far as where we're gonna go on the 4 hour, but NQ, I'm looking. I think we're bearish on them both, but NQ, I think we're bullish on NQ for the day, at least for the first half. We may create our high of the week here, run up, boom, and continue down. Could very well make that high tomorrow, Wednesday, and continue moving down with the high impact news drivers that we have coming out. So this is an efficiency here that we run into. Looking at the bodies, run up, come down, and we had this 1, 2, 3, 4 kind of run down, and looks like we're moving up pretty nicely. So we do have this inefficiency here on the 4 hour that we ran up into. Right. So this is a 4 hour. So let's see if we can. What is a SIBI? For SIBI, maybe we can inverse that. I don't know. We'll see. Then we can target these highs here, and this is a daily order block, and that aligns up with this constant encroachment here. So, mm, 4 hour constant encroachment, and then we also have, this high up in here. So we'll see. All right. So these are just areas where I'm looking for that 5 minute change instead of delivery to occur. And once we get it, then we drill down to the 1 minute and look for that 1 minute change instead of delivery. And we go from there. All right, so similar to, yes, we have a four candle run down, boom, I like this five. So if we're in a bearish market, a bearish, we get five down and run up. Um, Man, I gotta look up my notes again on that one. All right, so again, we have this 4 hour constant encroachment here. I see this as a target, and then we did hit internal range liquidity. So expectation that we should take out these previous highs up here. So let's see, constant encroachment. 4 hour constant encroachment here. Previous day high, right above this. Daily SIBI, so yeah, I'm definitely bullish on the day. Yeah, I'm bullish on the day. So first to be bullish on the day, we want to see like a 5 minute chain to stay delivery down here and then a run up. So if we go down to the 4 hour or 1 hour, all these colors, it's a bit too bright for me. So again, what quarterly theory does, it helps us focus where our attention may want to be or should be, right? All right, so we have a low, high, and we're just moving inside of this range right now on the 1 hour. And then this is a lower, higher time frame drawing liquidity, and I do believe we can go from these highs up here, at least on the hourly. This is a 4 hour constant encroachment, daily order block, and then we have these external range highs right here. As far as previous day highs, Friday, we do have this previous day high up in here. Not sure why I didn't mark that out because it wasn't obvious on the higher time frame. So daily previous way day highs. Um, and if we measure from here to here, we're definitely within a range. So quad this up. So we're in a premium right now. It came down to, what do you know? Optical trade entry for a call, and we ran up, and looks like this 4 hour SIBI could very well be inverse. And so we did have some manipulation in London right in here. So I would want to see standard deviation projection, and this is on the hourly, and this lines up with one standard deviation of the previous day's high. Which this is a daily order block, daily bullish order block, 4 hour bullish order block. We'll just keep that there because price does return from order block to order block. So this is pretty high up there. I'm not 100% certain that we can reach all the way up in there, but by looking on the hourly, we do look pretty bullish. 4 hour, we're just moving sideways. Daily, delivering from this higher time frame, PD ray, we're bullish. And this fair value gap here looks like it's holding up, so I'm definitely bullish on the day. All right, moving over to NQ. Similar situation here. Boom. First standard deviation is way up here, right in this bearish order block here almost, but this inefficiency. So that's where that is. All right, 1.5, 1.5, we can see our first order of retracement. Lines up with this daily bearish order block, and we do have almost alignment with this previous day high right up in here. See, Friday. So let's make that a little bit more. For constant encroachment, that's where we had a reversal in Q, whatever, Q3, whatever that was, and we have our manipulation. Low inefficiency here, change the state of delivery here, high, low, low, bullish order block, boom. And then looks like we took out Asia highs here, so we do have boom, boom. We have this sort of business here that we can very well dig into. All right, so moving over to the 15. So I'll call this one twins. Why did I do that? No one's options. So that's fine there. 15 minute. All right. So we have previous week consummate encroachment. Uh, this is a previous day's range here. What I'm gonna look down here is like I want to be convinced this was a manipulation leg. So this is a previous manipulation leg, and we did inverse this here. This inefficiency here was remain open. Um, yeah, this inefficiency was remain open, and we drilled right back down into this here. Oh yeah, this is definitely bullish activity. So for the trade option. All right, so look at the trade option. Probably expire. So do a weekly on the 12th. And I want to do a call. I do believe we can reach for. This is. Let's look at the daily. This for. Do we can reach up in forward. So I'm actually. This is previous day high up here. That's Friday's high. So I'm looking at Friday's high at 39.99.59. The open here was interesting. So I'm looking at the 39. I mean, I could look at the $400 calls. Um, Something I can forward, but that's way out the money. I want to look at the 39.78 calls right here. Yep, for the 12th. So keep that open. So again, a lot of bullish activity, bullish order blocks. Run down is very value up here on the 15, run up, boom, run up. So we took out Asia highs. This looks like a manipulation leg. Same jibber jabber with NQ. Look at this inverse boom. Took those highs out. So do believe we can very well come back down in here, run back up if we do. And so I'd see this as like a 15-minute bullish order block. If we can come down here at the low, that's a New York Open too. Bullish order block. We do have a small inefficiency here on ES. Bullish order block. Deliver an inverse, no, overtake that, keep moving higher. Take on London highs here, got these highs here. Yep, so that's my idea for the day. Low, high, lower, low, bullish order block. This looks like a breaker if you ask me. So we can see a run out here. So this was a manipulation leg on the hourly. You could also see this as our manipulation leg. Interesting enough, we could also see this as a potential manipulation leg right here, which lines up with this higher time frame. Ooh, these eyes up here, so we'll see. But we're off. And no sense in, wow, that option position just shot up very quickly. What? Up 27%. Mm-hmm, mm-mm. Boom, look at that gap right there. So, no positions for me right now, but just to get that feeling up out of my body, because again, I'm attempting to, um, make that correction of my habits. So we do have this breakaway gap from last week. 50% is boom right here. So that's where we are. We're just right up there. Remove this. All right, so now what are we looking for? We're just looking at price action just explode. So we have previous day high up here. We could see retracement reversal. We have this 15-minute breakaway gap on the 15 minute time frame. And then here's our holy grail, our 5 minute. This is where we look for a change in state of delivery. So what happened is we have a run up in here and then completely close down below here. And in that close down on the 1 minute, you should see some fair value gaps and efficiencies. No model 2022s right now. This is what we mean by being disciplined. This would be our market structure shift, right? Because that's the most recent swing low. Yeah, still running up, taking out previous week's highs and stuff. So I have not taken any trades yet. So where should we see a retracement or kind of like a reversal? Something in like Q3, Q2. Some say this is our manipulation, so you could see this as manipulation, but I do find this to be manipulation down here, and even this little run down into this fair value gap right here and run up. This is all bullish activity. I don't see any entries, unfortunately, so there's really not much that I can do right now but watch. But one could say you could just take the long position with the expectation that we will come up to previous to highs as our next strong liquidity. So um, I'll just buy. This is demo, and then the question is, where would your stop loss be below this low here? And the take profit will be up there. Now we could see a 1 minute chain to stay delivery here, be close below here, but we can get all types of chain to stay deliveries on a 1 minute, right? All right, so we ran into this 15-minute inefficiency right here. No, this one right here. And what does this look like? This looks like consolidation to me, if you ask me. Run up, boom. But this is bullish though. This is bullish activity. Like how we came into this bullish order block right here. Balance price range, came down, ran up, right? So look, how this run up right in here to the side in this 15. So we may or may not be right. I don't know. But this is the nearest strong liquidity, if you ask me. Previous day high. Looks like a bullish order block here. So we could just see a bullish order block run down, run back up. Mm, 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 mm. Former February gap here on the 5 minute. So right now, none of this means anything to me. In the past, I would look at this. I would look real deep into this. Like, look, this happened, and oh, now it's going up, and oh, oh, like now it's going up, and uh, uh. It's like, what are you looking for? You have to have targets. Like, where on the screen are you looking for an entry? Where's your next draw on liquidity? That's it. That's all we do. We use higher time frames to get the order flow, and order flow is bullish, and we the lower time frames to get a use the lower time frames to get an entry. And that option play on QQQ is at 43% right now, right? And so the question is, where do you anticipate a reversal? And that will be up in here, right? In Q3, Q4. So I have not taken a play on the option play. I decided it to the watch list just to prove to myself that we're making progress to see in the market, and that's how we develop the more growth mindset. Anyways, not really looking forward for reversal at this point. Like I went up, came down, support this bull shorter block, and continue moving up here, taking out these highs. And that option play, you wanna know what it's at? 49%. So how much drawdown did we experience here? 10 handles. Boom, we're out. And I'm done for the day. All right, I'm back. We have a small little fair value gap running here. Um, ooh, look at this. Can we inverse this here? If we do, this will be a change in state of delivery. And then we go ahead and look for our fair value gaps. Um, on 1 minute, to me, this looks like an SMT. That's on a 1 minute. We could see a inverse this here. Let's see. But again, we want to look for this 5, right? First, going for a position here, there's, look at this fair value gap here, hold on. Again, we want to see a 5 minute change instead of delivery. The 1 minute will give you plenty of opportunities to just get into a play. 10:30. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Quick renounces 5. Boom, running up. 4 seconds left. And boom. And here we go. Keep on moving up. agree on the daily SIBI. So I did enter that option play. I'm up 3%. Again, for the option play, this is our target right here, 210. We're like 50 bucks away from it. I want to see it run up instant efficiency, F4. Nothing here speaks bearish order flow. There's no 5 minute change in state of delivery. So no sense in going in for a short position. Here we are in the 15. That's where we are. This may be a smart money short right here. So I don't see anything right now. Ooh, nicely done, yes. 15 constant cost from inside of this high time frame PD array. One, two, three, four, five. Okay. Whip has been cracked. Run up. Boom. It's a 2022 model right here. Low, high, lower low. Bull short of black. Run up. Bull striker. Run down. I believe this is optical shred entry. Ah. And then off to the races we go. So I'm $13 away from hitting my week two, well, $23 away from hitting my week two goal of 20%. So, um, I don't have any more day trades. I burned through a lot of them last week. Um, and we're too early in the week for me to swing something for later this week. But I do like where we are in terms of on a daily chart, right? You ran up into this, right where we at? Here we go. Just here. But I do want to give it some time. I would rather take a position in the afternoon if we are still up here. So we took all these previous days highs and yeah. Now if we do have a 5 minute chain of state delivery, then I will take that and I'll hold on to that till tomorrow. But looking at this manipulation leg we have here, this is on the five, so we should look at the four, low, high, lower, low, higher, low here. One will call this a head and shoulder pattern. Four standard deviation is way up here, and this inefficiency here on the four. So we could very well see a run all the way up there, which just lines up too perfectly, if you ask me. That's pretty nice. So I was right. Still moving up. Still no trades for me. So what are we doing, bro? We're just waiting here, playing with a fidget spinner. This is the 15. Breakaway gap that has been inversed. Kiss. When was this created? So I reached my first goal. Are you kidding me? And that I was able to sit on my hands and not pull the trigger for my hands for this here. And just remaining calm. So I'll just make that a habit, make that a practice. I mean, I'm already doing it now, so I'll just continue doing that. There we go. So again, we're ready for that higher time frame. Um, Here we might have something right here actually. It's a daily order block for our constant encroachment. These are areas where we can expect price to retrace. We could see a retracement back to 50% of Q3. So we have until 10:30 for that to take place, right? So it's like 25 minutes from now. So I could have stayed in on that short position. I mean the long position from this morning, but it hit the target, move sideways, continue moving up. So one of the things I gotta learn how to do is sit on my hands, um, before we make any moves. So, and this standard EV is just right here, this manipulation link that we looked at. Well, that's on the 5. That's this here, right here. And that's up here on the 4. Lines up with that. Is this 50% on the 15? This is Q2. Wow. Wow. Q2. Wow. Accumulation, manipulation. And this looks like a high, low, high, high, bearish short of black, bearish breaker. And we just created a bullish breaker down here. It's on the 15 now. So we may see a run up into that, right? So we have a low, high, lower low, run up. Look how we run up, take that out, come down, run up. So we could see a move all the way up there, right? And then one of the things that I try to do, but I'm just not comfortable doing it, is, taking, these retracement legs. Um, I think I've been more wrong than right, so I just try to stay away from them. And just why when we could just wait. And then we have another one right here, right? We have another a leg, high, low, high, high. Come down here. I don't know, man. This is what I was looking for. There we are, taking off. So looking at this, we bought up here on the option, no one lie. And the expectation was that we will continue to dig into this daily city. And I was just looking for a quick little 20% increase on the option play. Ended up getting like 1%, right? And right now, it was at like 73. Right now, it's at 93%. So we take a health check on my nerves compared to what they were back in August. I mean, August was pretty tragic for me, but everything is good right now. You know, I do feel the nerves. That means I'm human. It means I'm alive. And that means it's an opportunity for me to apply what I know about um, whiskey, yoga, breathing, and that's what I do. Um, Now, can I part my attention over to something else? The question is, I'm afraid that I might lose an opportunity answered on a trade. And the response to that is, what are you looking for? What opportunity would you lose? And it's like we are in an area where we can anticipate a retracement or a reversal. and that would take place on a 5 minute time frame. So for us to get that, we would need to see a 5 minute change in state delivery, which means one of these 5 minute candles needs to be traded below. That's not happening. And with that being the case, that should give you some conviction that, hey, it was okay to stay in on that position because there's nothing that shows that we are going to be bullish or bearish. We have consolidation here. We want to see a 5 minute chain and stay delivery, which will be without the close below here to get us interested. So we can literally put an alert right here. Boom. And we'll see. Here we hit 5 minute constant encroachment right here. Okay, now it's hit. Went down to this low here. Still nothing. And even if it does go down there, we want to see some fair value gaps form within our price range, which we don't have. So we did take out these highs up here. This was from Wednesday. Well, these are PM session highs. So, and we are entering to Q4. So we may see a retracement in Q4, like a reversal. And then if you want to look at our inverse theory, no SMTs. Looks like we're inversing this here. So this would be a low, high, lower low. Actually high, low, higher, high. Run back in here. This could be bearish shorter block. And this could also be a 2022 model, right? Drawn liquidity, market structure shift, lead and run in here to get a fair value gap, continue to the downside. And then we have ES. Its most recent low would be down here, right? So this market structure shift, what we're supposed to do is just constantly move this up here, right? That's it, that's all. And I like how we went up to right to 3.5. This is where we can expect to see a retracement. And this is the 5 minute manipulation. And if you want to ask, what did we run up in here? What did we run into up here? Low, high, low. I don't see any sun 15. Although I doubt I did see a breaker, bearish breaker. I don't know, but we have some form of a pullback. Again, this is a pretty big range here. So this is a 15, taking it slow here, up to the side here. Right here is the mean threshold. What is the range here? Questions, do we take a position? So we could see a run down here and then a run up. That run up, that will be the 5 minute change still delivery candle that we want to see. And then a run back down. And then that's when we look for on the 1 minute some fair value gaps in the expansion leg down to take. Retracement too. Continue to the downside. If we don't see any, then we can just wait until this initial leg down is complete. We can look for 50% constant encroachment of it, and we could take a 1 minute chain instead of delivery there and continue to the downside, or we could take a run into optical trade entry, right? So here we have a fair value gap here. Price run into it, comes down. This would be our market structure shift. We're still on the buy side of the curve. I would want to see something like this happen. Run up, boom, take out these highs here in Q3, right? And then a run back down, right? That would be our market structure shift. Draw liquidity, market structure shift. Optical trade entry return, bunch of fair value gaps, 1 minute. Chain and stay delivery right here and continue to the downside. All right, that's what I would want to see, but I don't know if we're gonna get that. So we have another run into this fair value gap right in here. I don't see any manipulation to indicate that this would be a reversal, and I like how we're supporting this daily SIBI too. And look where we came down to, right? Optical trade entry for a call, and now so we're between bulls and bears, right? Bulls, optical trade entry, bears, retracement, right? And let's see how this fair value gap supports. And I'm more than happy to be on the sidelines right now and I'll allow this to play itself out. Oh man, I am cold. This is bearish, like the daily bearish or the block 4 hour constant encroachment. Look at this run in here. So we are in the premium. Look how we run in this. So this is where I get confused because I see, oh, well, this situation is working. This way, I see multiple PD arrays that are bullish, not are bearish. It's like, which one do we take? And then that's we have to go and say, what are we doing on the higher time frame? Where are we at on the higher time frame? And we are in a premium on a higher time frame. We're coming out of this manipulation leg and we're moving up. And this can be seen as just a small little retracement leg, right? And then we have the 5 minute here, and it's like, do we have any change of state to delivery? And the question and answer is no. But if this were to be a bearish chain, a bullish chain of state delivery, what would we want to see happen? Of course, we close above here, run up, expansion leg, come back down into that expansion leg, 50% with the 1 minute change of state delivery, and run back up. So an example of that would be maybe something down here, and this is consolidation. So we really didn't get it, right? We ran up, got it right here, and it's 9:30 candle. Come back down and look at this, right? So let's look at this here. And what are we looking at? All right, so what we're saying is this is a 5 minute change instead of delivery. We got it, runs up. This is expansion leg up. With that expansion leg up, we're expecting a move down, which we get down here, boom. Gap up at the 9:30 open. Well, this is a 9:30. Yep, 9:30 open. And we come back down into this. Where do we come back down to? Optical trade entry for what? Call. Right here. Right? Perfect. So if we were to enter in here, let's say we just got in like 50%, right? Call. Where would your exit be? Given that we know we have a higher time, we had this down here. So we have to trust ourselves. We had this down here, right? So that means we're bullish on the higher time frame. And any opportunity you get to an optical trade entry, you take it, right? Until we get to a higher time frame objective, which is up here. Even this daily Tibia as well. So this would be a almost a 10-point stop loss. These are the plays that we see very well, and we just need to take them. This 4-hour constant crosswind was an idea. We blew through that. This previous day high, we ran up, consolidated, hit it to the T, came back moving up. Here we are moving sideways. So right now we're just waiting. So if you want to see it as like a change of state of delivery, we do the same thing that we did down below, right? Of course, we need to close above it, and we wouldn't want to measure this. We want to measure this candle here on the 15, and then looking on the 5. Again, we're just consolidating. But yeah, we definitely got to trust the fact that what we saw this morning, that manipulation leg, I mean, hey, we're in a bullish order flow. Just because we didn't get down there, it's okay. But, definitely look for a retracement to a discount within a price run, like what we're doing down here. It's like boom, boom. Hit 50%, you can get in there, and then wow, that's 20 handles. I don't like that. So I want to take that trade. This one here, I don't like that. I would expect to come down here. But then the question is, it's coming down lower, lower, lower. Who's to say that we're not going to reverse? Well, if you don't see a 5-minute change in state of delivery, then you have no reversal, right? Like that's like the name of the game. 5-minute change. If you don't have a 5-minute change in state of delivery, you have no reversal. I need to write this down somewhere. So we're just adding to our list of a mental checklist, which this was valid. Um, this here, boom, boom. We got that change to state delivery. So yes, after you do get a change to state delivery, take that candle right after. We'll take that smash link, take the see where that goes. So another example would be kind of like this right here. Run up, but we never did get a return back to it. We can see this. This was a retracement. I mean, I saw all this, man. This is all bullish. Run up, come down, barely nicked it. See, it's the bull short block here. Look for your one, two, three, four, five kind of runs. We had one here, then another one here. So, um, had my work cut out for me. I could just get up and leave and hit the gym. But I gotta get a trade. I gotta get a trade. I'm doing such an exceptional job by just sitting here and watching price action and being indifferent to whatever's happening on the one, knowing that I know what I need to see. Unless until I see it, I'm not doing anything. But look at this. Yes, new highs up here, and Q still moving sideways. 10:30, almost done with the Q3 cycle. I do we can run up in here. So we gotta get up earlier. I know we just like relaxing, but really, man, we gotta get up earlier because this lines up perfectly. So we'll see what happens with that. I do believe we can run up here though. That'll be a 30 counter run. Look at that. Yeah. So we could see a manipulation run up to there. So I would want to sell, buy, and I would want to get out. Where would we get out at? And that's the thing. I don't know. Like, where would the right exit be, right? So, since this is like a very take profit will be up here. So this is not a real trade whatsoever. But we do have run up manipulation into Q4 of the 6 hour, Q3 hour, Q3 6 hour, right? And we just took out these sides up here. So one could see this as potential manipulation, but we'll see. Still don't have any 5 minute change state deliveries, but we could get a run up here, stop, run down here. We get a change in state delivery once we cross over right here. It's a microstructure shift. I'll just move that over there. The question is like, why are you taking this in your demo account, not your real account, when you're right this morning, three contracts, 1,400 bucks. I don't recall how many candles that was or handles that was, but yeah. And then we have an idea that we're gonna run up to this high up here. AR to 5. Yes, it's taking off. Look at this kiss right here, taking off. Going to the daily previous day high. So seeing something like this, I'll just move my stop loss to break even. That would be 60. But if we were in AMP futures, it would have to be 150. Right. So right there. Maybe a little bit more to cover some of the daily costs. And then look, boom, we get stopped out. That's like an extremely tight stop loss. Not necessarily. That's necessary. Um, but yeah, that's why I don't buy up here, right? Because it's like we're close, we're in a premium. Why are you buying in a premium? Supposed to sell in a premium. Where I put my stop loss above the change of state delivery. Where's the change of state delivery? It doesn't exist. What can we do here? Boom. And what does this turn out to be? Bear shorter block. Look how this volume imbalance is supporting. Bullish shorter block. So does that mean we going for a call? See what happens? I should get some tea. Jeez, I'm cold. Yes, coming close to his previous day high. 4 hour constant encroachment. See, look how that 4 hour constant encroachment acted as support. Like I'm not skilled enough to believe, yeah, that's gonna. Oh, why didn't the daily bear shorter block act as support? I'm not there yet as a trader, and that's fine. I don't need to be there. We don't need to be perfect. We just need to be right. So Q2, Q3 of this cycle is what I'm looking for in terms of a reversal, if we can get it. And then we have our macro session that just took place. And I forgot all about our silver bullet sessions. Whoa, that's from like 10, 9 o'clock. No, 10. Like this here is our silver bullet, previous day high. Well, actually starts at 10. Silver bullet here. Oh, silver bullet, boom. You go in there, you get, they got stopped out. Get roasted. But we are at 10 o'clock. So we are in the silver bullet session right now. But I don't like this. I see this as potential manipulation. Yes, so boom ran up. I want to see a close below. So I will short this. Put my stop loss above here. And I want to just look at this really quickly. Uh, Not bad. So here's another example. Shiny steady delivery or bullet short block, run up, come down to it. And if you measure, this is what I was trying to do, measure this range, which is the same thing as like optical trade entry. This is an expansion leg. Fib. Ah, 50% here. Optical trade entries down here. Fair little smaller fair value gap right here. We are in silver bullet session, so could take that. I would take profit would be down here. So we can see again, it's another run up, take these highs out. This will be our next microstructure shift. You see this as a 1 minute chain and stay delivery. We're going back up. So order flow is still bullish. We have a very, very gap right here. Yes. And Q. Boom. And we're out. And then what do we run to? Again, run up, came down, retracement, bullish for the block right here, which was mean threshold, right? This volume imbalance held and mean threshold, and we ran back up. Good call for the short. Good call putting the market structure shift right there. I wanted to see a market structure shift, but we didn't get it. Maybe we'll get it with this candle right here. All right, we have a potential inverse right here. Market structure shift. See what we can get with this. Whoops. Fair value gap. So buy and discount. Stop loss will be below this all here. Take profit will be this high right here. The reason why I put my stop loss there is because my initial target was there, and I long wanted to go up there. If we run up, I will put my initial target, my take profit where my initial target was. Someone say, "Oh, it could run up, barely hit a reverse, and boom, hit your stop loss when you could have just gotten out up here." That's true, but we're talking about a matter of points, like 2, 3 points, maybe, which I'm willing to allow it to breathe. But anyways, so once it does cross above, I'll put it there. In the event that it does keep going up, it may retrace. If it doesn't come back retrace, then that means I'm still in it, and I'll just continue moving up, continue moving up. So that's how I do my trailing stop loss. But so far 2 for 3 for today. Corrected the drawdown that we had from this morning. So we had this 14, 18, -4. You call this 1,000, 11, 17. And we're coming up here. So not bad for day trading today. Haven't taken any positions. Haven't taken any positions in my Top Step accounts. We could see a run back down here. So that call option is at 104%. So we could see again market structure shift, 5 minute change state delivery right here. So we'll just be patient. Emprenda esta nueva proyecto con confianza. Undertake this negocio. Emprenda, emprenda este día de viando con confidencia. Empieza la revisión. Emprenda, emprenda, desprender el documentos una vez que haya revisado la otra vez. Review the information. Desprender, desprender la película, desprender la mano de gato. Release y desprender. Emprenda, desprender. So it's like optical trade entry, when should it be used? Should be used with caution. It's not in every situation where you'd want to use your optical trade entry, right? Especially if we are in a deep premium. I mean, you can, but you have to have a type stop loss, and then your take profit will be an area obviously above maybe one standard deviation. The amount of money that you're going to making, risk to make, it won't be much. You know, it'll be like pennies on a dollar, so to speak. So it's like, is it worth taking? Like, why are you taking that trade? You're only going to be making like $200, $300. Why not just wait? Empresa, emprenda, emprenda, emprender, emprender, comprender. All right, so we go. Looking at the five, no SMRs. So still looks pretty bullish to me. And at 10 o'clock, which is right here, we usually get a reversal, but we don't have one. 1.5 is up here. So we're looking for this right here to be taken out, which is down here. That body right here, we want to see it close below. and might happen in Q3. Right here at 11:15, we are in a micro session, so it's either we get a setup to take long or short within a session, or the setup will be formed in the session to be taken shortly after. Wow. Boy, was I right. Was I right? Just for the record, we're at 100% on that contract. Hey, you did the right thing. I mean, you pulled the trigger a little bit later, but you psyched yourself out down here around this time, so we sold it for a $15 gain. Yeah, man. So, um, but overall, it's still good work though. And look, we're just being patient, allowing this to transpire. I'm not sure if this is the daily or weekly or daily high. You know, I don't know. Run into this here and continue going down. I don't know anything that would support the idea that that could happen because we technically could dig right up in here, right? So I don't know. Just gonna keep my hands off right now. I mean, ideally, discount, run up into a premium here. And I had that idea. The thing is that like you buy down here, we didn't buy. Gotta remember like this daily chart holds more precedent than lower time frame. Your lower time frame is where you look for your entries. You look for your setups to support the notion that we're gonna be bullish on the day. And you see it, take the position, sit in on the position. You know, we went for 2 for 3, really 3 for 3. Not 3 for 3, 4 for 3. Excuse me, 3 for 4, including the option play. Both right, both instances. And we don't need the whole entire move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Emprendar, emprender, emprender, Look at this little run up. It's this fair value gap right here. And we hit previously high on ES. We got change still delivery on ES. If we can close below this, still strong on ES. I mean NQ. And run into this fair value gap here. Man, I did see this as a smart money short. Right above the side here, it's this fair value gap right in here. And then we did get a bear short of black right here. And that's where we went dug into on the 15. So I do believe we're in an area where we could see a retracement or a reversal, and this gap still remains open. And then we went up to 50% of what is that, Q2? Almost. So for today's homework, what I want to do is continue to write my I expect statements. Really drill that in my head and just enter the market with that. Like everything we saw today, I expect manipulation here. I expect to run up to 2.5 standard deviation as an example. I expect to run into optical trade entry and a price leg on the 1 minute. I expect to take that call and I expect to get out at the lower that price leg for 10, 15 candle loss and I expect it to run up higher. And again, using a 1 minute for your entries, and you have to use your higher time frame as where price gonna go. You know on a daily time frame price is moving up higher. So what are the higher time frame pre arrays that we could take that call to? Like this here, textbook. We weren't ready for it, which we were, but we weren't. I mean, from here, yeah, man, 70. And thing, we don't need 70. We just need like 25, 30. All we need is $400 a day. Emprender, emprender. Comprender, comprender. To understand, desperate, detach, devolver, to return, disponer, dis, disponer, make available, dis, comprender. That's why she's saying you focus on the sentences. Emprada. Um, to understand, detach, di prende la cedula, di prende la documento, di prende la documento. And so we did get the change sale delivery on the we may have a SMT run up here. Yes, it's running right into this. So we have a trend sale over here. Fair value gap here. Almost one right in there. So here's 50%. We look for a change in state delivery here. Run up, bullish, maybe sideways bullish, and then down, close below, bearish. Seems to downside. Yep, we have formed SMT, so Question is, take the call right here without seeing the setup, but anticipating the setup. But that's not the same thing. It's you anticipate the setup to occur, but you wait until it actually happens. Market structure shift, run up, fair value gap right here. Optical trade entry for a short. So this is where we would do sell six, stop loss above the high, and coming down here. Why down here? I don't know. I mean, really could come down here, but it's one of those plays we just have to play. There we go. Took these sides out here. Market structure shift will be here. One, two, three, four. So if you want to take the trade here. Sell here. Where's your stop loss going to be at? Like this one of those points where it's like a 10-point stop loss. But the real question is, you're a bit too early. It's best to wait until you have your expansion leg completed before you take a position. Where do you take your take profit at? These lows on here. So this is like a cheap little play. You get so-so returns instead of just waiting for your ideal setup to form before you take the position. This is how we would trade in the past. And on the whole time, we should have been like, just wait till we should do this in a demo. And now we have that opportunity. So we are in Q4, and then 50% of Q3 is down here. So I do believe we can see a move down here. Let's go back up here. 5 minute, oh shit. 5 minute chain instead deliveries here. We want to see a close below there. We got our market structure shift. A market structure shift here. Drawing liquidity here. I gotta go to the bathroom. I gotta pee-ish. Here we go. Here. 50% is here. So we'll just add this. I know what that line represents. And what do you know? Look where we hit. I don't know why this didn't trigger. So for those at home watching this should have triggered. I don't know why it didn't trigger. So annoying. Whatever. Now we do our optical short entry. And what do we have here? This could very well be a breakaway gap. Optical short entry is right here. So we have a one-man chain instead of delivery here. Can get a run back into it. Just fair value gap right here. So I will sell right here if we can get a run back in there. Stop loss right here. Order fill on ES. So I've not taken any trades in my Top Step account. I want to trade if we can run in here because we have a market structure shift running here at 64 right in here. So I'm gonna get out of